Everybody that would like to hear Corey come in on the show today, let's see those phones light up. Oh, everybody, look at that. There they go in Broward. WIOD. Okay, WIOD. Okay, Corey, cut the crap, will you? He's got Mommy on one line, Daddy on the other line, and he's got a couple of the Dolphins on the other two. WIOD.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah.
How you doing? Hold on a second.
Okay, put him on hold. Okay, look at the line. They're popping on and off like a Monday today. This is interesting. WIOD. Okay, line checker. WIOD.
Corey makes me sick.
Okay, let's take a poll on Corey. WIOD. Hello?
Yeah, who's that?
What is it?
Who's Corey?
Who's what?
What?
WIOD. Speak to me, ma'am.
Yes, I'd like to speak with Neil.
Speaking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to hear Corey.
You'd like to hear him what?
I'd like to hear him sing.
You'd like to hear him sing?
Yeah.
Why? Who's this, his sister?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Miami.
Okay, there you go, honey. One open line in Dade, 751 WIOD. This is what this town's all about. Delray Beach.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, this is Neil?
Yes, ma'am.
Neil, do you remember the show you had years ago where
No.
people used to call up to meet people?
Dating show, yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm one of the people, and I had the good fortune of meeting my husband.
Well, wasn't that nice?
It turned out to be beautiful.
Well, that's great. We married 38 couples off my dating show. Isn't that
No
exciting?
kidding. Well, we're married almost 6-7 years.
Well, congratulations.
And, it was strictly because his friend heard your show, and we went out on a double date, and that's how I met my husband. And I just wanted to thank you and said that it was a big thing for people who were very lonely at that time.
Well, that's great.
I don't know why it went off.
Well, it just kind of ran the course, you know. It just there's a time and a place for everything, and now, of course, we got a lot of other people trying to do the same thing and turn it into a pornographic dating shows and all of that crap.
Yeah.
But
no, well, I was widowed, and he was widowed, and I guess we were just right looking for something.
well, that's
nice.
great.
So I wanted to thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have met him.
Aren't you nice?
And I
After all this time, and you still
I
remember.
tried to get through a couple of times, never could. But anyway, thank you, and may God bless you and keep you well.
Lots more years to you.
Thank you.
See ya.
Okay, bye-bye.
What'd I say? Lots more years to you. 1027 at WIOD. We have one open line. It's in Dade County, 751-9463. Somebody just popped off in Broward, 524. Let's just not take any. Let's just play like a little circular musical chairs with the phone for 4 hours. I can handle it today. I feel great today. Tonight's our big night at Pizza Loft. We're going to be up there 7 to 10 p.m. It's going to be great. We're going to be for charity only, of course, for our Vietnam veterans to get that van that they desperately need. We're going to be peddling those T-shirts, and we got a whole bunch of them. The Rick and Suds patriotic T-shirts with a flag, and the new unbelievable ones that just say unbelievable, and the ones that say enough of the sucking. The complete Dr. Frank Master. What is that? Dr. Frank. Vital Lube Points. The House of Lube. Okay, that sounds really interesting from some slime ball in Hollywood. Look, just checking out the mail here. There might be something real exciting. WIOD.
Hi, I want to talk to Neil.
Speaking.
Hi, Neil.
I'm just picking up random calls here today. We're just doing a little different today. Just picking it up here and there.
Okay, is this being taped?
No, what do you mean? Is it being taped? No, we're on right now. It's not being taped.
Okay. How are you?
What do you mean, is it being taped? I don't understand.
Because I didn't hear it on the radio right away.
Well, because we're on delay.
Oh.
We're on 7-second delay. Turn up the radio now. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn it down now.
Okay.
Turn it up again.
Gotcha.
Turn it down.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's up?
So are you going to be at Pizza Loft tonight?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
7 to 10.
7 to 10 p.m. Pizza Loft.
Are the veterans going to be there?
Are the veterans going to be there? No, I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
not that I know of.
Can I say hey to somebody?
Can you say hey?
Uh-huh.
As in Willie Mays say hey?
Uh-huh.
He was the first one that said that, you know, and he didn't even know it.
My boyfriend's listening at work.
Well, isn't that great? What's its name?
Its name is Frank.
Frank. What a nice name for your boyfriend.
Okay.
What? Well, you didn't say anything yet.
I
Give
just
him a little
wanted to say
message
hey.
there. Give him a little phone massage.
I can do that later.
Oh, okay. I bet you can.
Okay, so we'll see you tonight?
You'll be there?
Yeah.
Great. Well,
Okay.
what's your name?
Christine.
Christine, I'll be looking forward to
Okay.
you. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Isn't that nice? We're going to have a big crowd up there tonight in spite of Jeff Cohen's hysteria over the fact that while he was away screwing around in Acapulco or wherever the hell it was, we had a couple of Sarahs over here a couple of times, okay? Big deal. Don't get all psychotic. And the reason he's psychotic and neurotic is because Dennenberg handles his account. You know, he's like a Mexican jumping bean in heat, which is why Jeff probably went to Mexico in the first place. WIOD.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Neil.
Hold on a second. I'm not talking on that line. Here's a mobile in Miami on that terrible connection.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. How are you
Boy,
today?
it cleared up again. Look at that.
Do I sound good?
Well, the connection when I picked it up was really bad.
Listen, yes, spy report yesterday on...
Boy, if those kids out there could clear up their complexion as fast as your phone line cleared up, we'd have a great world.
Listen, on the Rick and Sut show yesterday, the guy that does the Enough of the Sucking called.
What is it?
The guy that does the Enough of the Sucking called yesterday
Yeah.
on the Rick and Sut show, and he's the same guy that does The Godfather and Michael Jackson. Did you know that? Enough of the Sucking.
No, I didn't know that.
He did it, and supposedly he said, this is for Neil, and they recorded it and everything. So ask Rick and Sut
Well,
for
where
it.
is it?
I don't know. They must have taken it or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
And he said, enough of the sucking. And he said it pretty much close to what it was the first time. And
This is turning into be a marathon. You know, you would think that he would have been able to do it the 56 times we had him cut it that other day last week. But
I think he was more relaxed yesterday. And
yeah, he's
and
a
I
little
heard
hyper.
I heard Rick telling whoever supposed to record the show. Did you get that? Did you get that? Did you record it? And he said,
Well,
yeah.
we don't have it, so it must have been Marvin, because
Ask
Marvin
him.
never gets anything done.
No, but they said they got it.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it's not on a cart, not that I see, unless they're hiding it somewhere.
Ask them for it. They probably wanted to get money, ransom money or something for it.
Yeah. Well,
All right, buddy,
I'll
I'll-
make them an even swap. They can have... Oh, my Lord! They can have that.
I'll see you tonight at Pizza Loft.
Okay.
Take care, guys.
Later. Well, it's about time we got to the bottom of the barrel here. I mean, the bottom of some of these questions.
Now, have you been handed anything yet?
I'm playing with my nose.
Not that.
Don't start asking a lot of personal questions.
Enough for the sucking.
That wasn't too bad.
Let me hear.
That's got to queue up again. I just got through playing it.
Enough for the sucking.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
it.
close. Close. Not
That's
a match. And the board
it.
goes back. It's not it.
It is it.
But since you are on the phone, I want to know what Corey was doing in here again yesterday. That was the most disgraceful. The only thing worse than that was after William Shatner was on,
Yeah.
and you sucked around with him for a half an hour, and at the end of the call, I thought you were going to kiss and run off and get married in Tahoe or somewhere. And then all of a sudden, after he was only on a half hour, and he wouldn't take any calls, and he's
Yeah.
a douchebag, and he slip-slided around that thing on Saturday Night Live about Get a Life, and he was
Yeah.
spineless and tried to promote his new stinky movie.
Well,
And
the guy's old.
why
I'm
didn't
not
you
gonna
tell
change
him that?
What?
Why didn't you tell him that?
Well, I'm not
Why
going to
didn't you do a
him.
Chuck Meyer Rats on Soupy Sales routine, okay? We need some people in this station with some balls. I think that you being on so close to Hank, I think it's starting to rub off.
You think so?
This kissy-kissy with all the guests, okay?
I'm
Start
not
ripping some
kissy-kissy.
ass, okay?
Huh?
This town is... Talking to a man who's still asleep is not very effective. I've
That's
discovered
true.
that.
That's true.
Although maybe subliminally it'll sink in.
Well, I mean, he was
No, let's get back to Corey again. What the hell was he doing on here?
I thought we were going to, talk about the song. The guy gets
No,
on there.
we already said we don't need to talk about it. He's been promoting it and sucking around and siphoning off airtime for months on it now and hanging around here like he owns the place.
Right.
The fact that we played it, and then he comes up with this crap, well, once it gets on the FM station, it'll really take off.
Right.
Yeah. Better them than us, okay?
Well,
we don't
if you-
have 3.5 minutes to waste on crap like... Thank you for blessing me with... Oh, man.
Well, we're in the video.
What?
Suz and I are in the video.
Oh, that's why you're sucking around,
exactly.
huh?
And
Well,
until the video gets produced, we'll probably have to do that.
Enough of the sucking. Enough of the sucking.
There you go.
Enough of the sucking.
yeah, see, now we got it on 2 carts. We can play it back-to-back like an endless loop forever.
Dueling sucking.
You're on the video. Well, isn't that great? That and 40 cents will get you about a half a cup of coffee at Wolfie's, okay?
Exactly, but, something to send to Mom.
Oh, great. I'm serious. Somebody stole the balls in this joint. I'm telling you that right now. I don't
Okay, so
understand.
William Shatner's on the phone, and you're going to tell him he's a hosehead and he's a
Yes.
jerk and he's a
Yes,
wimp?
I wouldn't have had him on in the first place.
Well, that's such. Talk to him about that.
Yeah, that Star Trek stuff is terminal.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. I've thought about this many times because Suds is like an overgrown infant, okay?
Yes.
We all know that, including him. But science
Not that
fiction,
overgrown.
science fiction, undergrown, ingrown, Science fiction is for young adolescent males, like when you're like 11, 13, 14, 15 years old, and then you outgrow it because you realize it's a lot of hocus pocus. It's like Santa Claus and God and the Tooth Fairy. It's a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
And then you go on to bigger and better things, okay, like sex. I mean, you outgrow science fiction. It's for kids. It's for young males.
Well,
period.
why don't you have a little father-to-son talk with him?
I don't have anything to do with that show. That's your job. That's your show.
Well,
He's just an appendage to your show. You're letting the tail wag the dog, is what it sounds like to me.
Because I'm a nice guy.
No, because you're a wimp. Not a nice guy, because you have no gonads, pal.
Well, I thought it might have been good.
I know you lost a lot of weight. Now I realize it extended beyond just the waistline, buddy. Let me tell you that right now.
Well, you may have a point.
Jeff can't see the forest for the trees. Left his pistachio nut cups in here for you.
You're right.
He says if the foo fits, eat it.
Well, I'll go to Pizza Loft tonight, okay?
Well, that's right. You will be there. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, well,
and everybody
maybe
can just take a look
now.
for themselves and see that I'm right, that this man is shriveling away.
Maybe I'll get some gonads now and refuse the appearance.
Jeff brought you some back from Mexico, and he said that's no bull either.
Yeah. So I hope
anyway.
you like your card.
Enough for the sulking.
Yeah. If I hear that Corey on the air on this station
That's
one more
it.
time, I'm burning the building down.
No, I
I'm
didn't
going to
have
call
to.
the investigative team next door at Channel 7 and have them come here and root it out.
You're right.
With their Sally Fist Roto-Rooter.
Not just because you say so. I learned yesterday.
Boy.
I did.
Just come. I mean, what is he? It's like he's part of the woodwork here.
Yeah. Well, we're the Dolphin station. See, I get sucked into these things.
And where's our Marlins paraphernalia, by the way?
You're right.
Yeah, here it is Tuesday. It's almost, and last Friday, like a schmuck, I sat here and I kept promoting, go out tomorrow to the stadium and the stuff will be on sale and Marlin T-shirts and ba-ba-ba, beep-beep-beep. And we still haven't seen anything over here yet.
Well, they're still selling. They're not
Now,
going to give us while they're selling them.
if our sports department was on the ball, if they weren't so damn worried about hurricane football in the middle of July, they'd be over there and they'd have a whole bunch of that stuff over here for us to rave about and promote and talk about and whip up some enthusiasm and get everybody into the swing of it.
Speaking of your
That's
friend,
the problem with them. They're busy swinging it.
Where's my season tickets?
Hey, I don't know where that fat douchebag is. Don't ask me.
Does he have yours?
And I got news for him. Oh, he's going to be at Pizza Loft tonight, so you can ask him right to his big fat face. He says he's got them, but he keeps telling me, oh, they're in, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't say where they're in, though, okay? I think he may have sat on them or something.
All right. We got a lot of
I don't think
straightening
it's that gallbladder that's acting up. I think it's the dolphin tickets that are he's impaled somewhere inside of his body.
They're impacted.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, they have that expression about your brains are fried because it's so hot down here. That's not because of the weather. That's because so many people down here have been sitting on them for so long.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I feel great today. I told you at the beginning I'm ready to kick some ass today.
I hear you.
Wake up this sleeping damn station in this sleepy town. This station is the only thing that ever vibrates any life. Sorry, Sally. Radiates, that's a better word, any life in this town. And we're going to sleep. We're all busy kissy with everybody.
You're right.
And especially that big fat Hank, man. I'm so tired of these politicians, these people coming on that can say any damn thing they want. They never get challenged. He had this geek on, like Medique the geek on from FIU last night doing this propagandizing for El Presidente. It was the most disgusting right-wing fascist crap I've ever heard in my life. And it's like you could come on and say it. Oh, yeah, and just kiss and kiss and kiss and suck around and get all those old farts in here that used to listen to W Snooze. We don't want those old people. Even Ranieri hates them, and he can't get rid of them. You should have seen the look on his face during that telepoll this morning with all those old cretins calling in. What the hell am I talking about?
Enough for the sulking.
Exactly. Well, I think I finally made a statement.
Well, I'll send Abe Hirschfeld to talk with you.
Wait a minute. I just got a letter. Look at this. Dear Neil, it's time for a change. You have the biggest brain in town. Please use it. You have milked the douchebag mentality to the dry stage. Didn't take long. Most of the adolescents that call have no material by their own assessment, but you can't blame the audience when you have limited your program to a one-joke level. Sincerely, Audrey Bell rhymes with hell. P.S. I hear you come on after Mikey, so I'll be listening for a few minutes each day, hoping you change before I dial along to the news program.
Yeah.
Signed, your favorite bitch, Audrey. Have a nice day.
All right, I'll see you.
Bye. 10:45. I'm serious. You didn't say favorite bitch. You said least favorite bitch, I think. Audrey, it's 10:45 already, and you're still listening, honey. What's the matter? Got your finger somewhere else that you can't twist that dial, baby? You disgusting, psychotic bitch. Just whip it out and change it, okay? Turn over to whatever that is, INZ, with that boring, terminal, tedious, ponderous, all news, all day, that nobody wanted to hear the first time, that they're now reading for the 85th time because it's almost 11 in the morning. We're sick and tired of the news on this station. That's why we're just yanking it right off the billboard, okay? This is just your weather and traffic station now. No more news because Henry's plastered out of his mind now. He's crawling around on the floor chasing red ants out in the hallway. They're crawling all over his damn body out there. Tamarack.
That damn Corey. I'd like to grab him by the neck and then I'd rip his damn heart out of his skinny rib cage.
All those dolphins, all that speed, that's good.
Then I'd like to smash his pimply face into a stucco goddamn wall.
Yeah. All right. He's waiting for you, Corey, right outside the front door, baby. Man, when are we ever going to learn? Neurotic repetition, man. They just keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Just like me, I keep coming in every morning. We have an open line in Broward, 524-9463, 524-WIOD. Ooh, orange. Look at that. Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling to see a royal listener called you from Hawaii either today or yesterday.
I beg your pardon?
I'm trying to find out if a loyal listener called you from Hawaii. He's on vacation.
No, I don't think so. Did we have a call from Hawaii yesterday? No, I don't think so.
No? When he calls, can you tell him Louis said he's Mr. Pointy?
He's what?
He's Pointy?
Pointy?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like juvenile, sir? You sound... How old are you?
About 12.
You're about 12? Well, then it's right on target then.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Boy, I'll tell you, you must have stolen the ones that disappeared here because your voice has dropped dramatically for your age. Have a great day, pal.
Thanks.
See ya. Okay, there's the man who stole the gonads right there on the phone. How do you like that? The gonad thief has called in. What are you hocking a Chinik in there, Joe? Look at this. He's gesticulating and going crazy. Boy, just going crazy in there. He's having a bitch session in there. Oh, too much wine. Henry, don't keep leaving that Pinot Noir around, okay? I love the way Henry goes out of his way to pronounce all these fancy wines. He's just a cheap drunk, okay? Pinot Noir. We know it's Ripple, you stupid drunk. We have an open line on the center square there in Broward, 524-WIOD. Kendall, buenos dias.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. Listen, let me ask you a question. Is Corey on the payroll?
Well, he ought to be pretty soon.
No, I think maybe he ought to pay
Puts in a lot more
WIOD
time than some of the people in middle-level management, I'll tell you that.
I think he ought to pay WIOD for being on the air.
He ought to be banned from the property. We ought to have like a 24-hour security guard. If he comes anywhere near this place, they ought to just cart him off with cement shoes.
You know that commercial you just had on last break? That guy was going, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that sounds like half the audience every time they hear that Corey on the air.
And you know you're down with the Super Bowl team, the Super Hometown.
I think you could have a point. I think you're onto something. Or maybe you're just on something.
I think they'd rather have a bout with syphilis.
I mean, we've tried. We've tried everything we know to try to give this guy a life and to try to legitimize this embarrassing, crappy rap thing that he did. And it sucks, okay?
Is this guy going to pay his mother back?
I hope so. And then he tries to legitimize it by saying he's going to give part of the proceeds to Camilla's house. Well, he never discussed that with me. Not that I'm the spokesman for Camilla's house, but it's interesting how he tries to siphon that in there so, like, we'll legitimize him and put him on and put up with his crap.
I'd like to see if he really does.
You notice how Eric Lambert just disappeared from the human race? Remember him with 2 Live Jews? Remember that?
Yep.
He was a star for about 6 minutes. And he was on with Regis and Kathy Lee and on MTV. And he disappeared like he never existed, okay? Like stepping on a fruit fly. I think there's a lot of similarity there, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
Only a fruit fly has more hair.
More gonads, too.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. Than they do in this place. This is your suck-around station, WIOD, where we just kissy, kissy, kissy all day. There's the Soloflex spot, speaking of kissy, kissy. Yes, sir.
It sounds like you found that original Enough of the Sucking tape.
You must have just tuned in.
No, I've been listening, but...
The guy called Rick and Spud yesterday and tried one more time and came up with...
Enough of the Sucking.
Which is very, very close to the original.
Very close.
Not a match, but close enough for us. It'll do.
It'll do.
So now we have like 18 different versions of Enough of the Sucking, and with the sucking that's going on this station lately, we need it.
It'll work.
Yeah, I hope.
All right, Neil, you have a good day.
Speaking of sucking, don't forget Graveline will be on Saturday morning. Have a great day, pal.
You too, guy.
10:54 at WIOD as we try to revitalize something here. We try to find the organs and put them back where they belong. So we can say at the end of the day, gee, Dad, it is a Wurlitzer. 10:55, here's a mobile in Jupiter. Hello.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, we can handle it, sir.
And a song.
A question and a song.
What do you want first?
Let's do the question first.
Have you ever heard Jerry Wichner and Sonny Fox together?
Now for the song.
Driving home the music. Driving home the news.
Somebody messed with that cart.
Driving
Now, wait a minute. Somebody's got the cart out of order.
Driving home the
music. Driving home the news. Driving home the sports and weather. All the different views. He'll help you through the traffic. Share a smile or two. Bob DeCarlo's driving home with you every day. Bob DeCarlo's driving home on something special. WIOD.
There's only one thing we can say about you, sir.
Boy, does he have a lot of chutzpah.
Thank you.
Have a great life. What a job, huh? That's the kind of caller that this show depends on, Audrey, you slime bag.
No more sucking, please.
I gotta start eating right. My chest is getting tight. My cholesterol count is going off the charts. Puffing and puffing. I'm not feeling too good. I think I might buy the farm.
Hi, I'm Daryl Hall. And you know, even though my hair looks really good and I got a great bod and all the women really love me, I got a problem. High cholesterol. So that's why I eat this new Hall & Oat brand cereal. Every tasty little flake is shaped just like my partner John, except they're bigger and they don't hold back my career. Anyway, before you've lost that living feeling, rock and roll with a healthy bowl of Hall & Oat brand. Hey, it's the only thing I like better than me.
Oh, try a bowl. Add some milk and chew it up. Try some Hall & Oat. Be a bran eater.
Hall & Oat brand cereal from the makers of Guns N' Raisins.
Oh, have a bowl. Be a bran eater.
Henry Barrow is standing here with a straight face, admitting that he's going out to Oregon? Boy, to get smashed again, to another wine tasting thing for more Pinot Noir and Grandma Boone, okay? You cheap drunk. He says, forget the news, just bring in the booze, okay? No more news. We want your booze weather and traffic station, right? That's the new billboard. That should get some attention out there. Oh! Yeah. WIOD, George is potchking around with stuff in the back of the room there. Hello? Can you handle it? Boy, the lights are flickering. Hello? Here's somebody on the other end of the phone there. I'd hate to hang up because it's that 800 number. Hello? Oh, it's just a breather. It's a, asshole is what it is.
610 WIOD.
Hi, I'm Linda Blair. And whenever I want a hell of a good time, I go to 666 Flags Over America. It's so easy. You'll leave your car and all hope behind in the parking lot. Then you'll ride the handbasket to hell. And oh, look, here's our park mascot, Jackie the Jackal. What you do next is up to you. You can join the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse on the Carousel of Doom.
Yeah, it'll spin your head around.
Ride the log flume down the river Styx. Or just relax and have a snack at our possession stand.
Yeah, give me a double dog, 2 Red Hots, and large goat's blood to go.
So drop in. 666 Flags Over America. It's the best park in the whole nation.
Only time will tell is the new Nelson video. They just had it on MTV, and it still looked pretty good to me. It's 11:15. We have an open line in Broward, 524 WIOD. Just Kendall.
Hello, is this B. Neil?
This be me.
This be Jarvis.
This be you? How you, Jarvis Williams?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's about time you came to your senses.
Yes, sir. This be
Sign
Jarvis.
on the dotted line, Jarvis. Get out there and kick some butt in that secondary.
You know, hey, Neil, guess what?
What?
I came out with a new album.
Yeah?
It's called I Ain't Going to Practice and the Bitch Don't Care.
And such
Get that, sucker.
you can't touch.
I like
You
it.
can't touch this.
Yeah.
Don Shula, you can't touch this.
I don't think he wants to. Well,
Man,
get it right.
I'd be the best safety in the entire universe,
Get
man.
it right over here, Jarvis. We'll have it on with Rick and Suds at 2:05. You can get that Corey's ass out of here. We have an open line in Dade. That was good. 751-9463. I think they're waking up a little bit out there. Not a lot. Don't get carried away. In fact, let's open the window. Let's open the window wide and see if we can hear the sound of the city, okay? Okay, shut it. Shut it up. We have an open line in Broward, 524-WIOD. Let's go to Kendall in beautiful Dade County. Hello.
I'd rather listen to Abe Hirschfeld sing God Bless America than Corey and his stupid dolphin song.
Yeah. All right, there's a gentleman who had something to say. He said it, slammed that phone down on his receiver. I hope it wasn't Mark Clayton. Let's go to Davey. Hello.
Uncle Neil?
Yes, sir.
Two things.
Okay, number one.
First, please stop making fun of the Channel 7 news crew. They're my favorite.
They're the best.
And number two,
Yeah.
Sally says hello.
Okay. 19 past 11 at WIOD. That must have been from the bowels of the building next door here. And by the way, is it Marcy? Who drives that white Cutlass over next door at Channel 7? Would you try to park your car in one space and straighten it out a little bit, honey? Who is that lady that just came in here? Are you applying for a job? You're hired, honey. You can be on like at 6 o'clock. Get that damn sports talk off. It's boring. They talk the same monotonous crap every night on that show. I'm just gonna pick on everybody from now on, okay? Including myself. This show sucks. Everybody sucks. You're supposed to follow that up, dummy. You're supposed to say...
Enough for the sucking.
Okay. Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, Neil.
And they're right
How
there
you
on the
doing?
phone like a real caller should be, okay? That's what we like.
How you doing?
Great.
Good. You know what I got to say to Corey?
Am I going to have to dump this, sir?
No, not at all. Just say, you know how you got your little cart that says, shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I got to say to Corey? It says, get a life.
Oh, I got the cart pot shut. You believe that? Shut up. I like that.
Just tell him to get a life.
Yeah, get off the radio, go get a real job, and leave
I'm
us alone
telling
over
you.
here. Man, Rick Riley's he's a great guy, but he's got to butch up a little bit.
And he's got nothing to do better than call up when he first gets up in the morning? Huh.
Who, Rick?
Yeah.
He's sucking around. He's insecure.
Oh, definitely.
Now, leave him alone, will you? They're great. They're wonderful guys,
They are,
but
they are.
have a lot to answer for, okay? And he was just trying to be helpful by providing me with...
Enough for the sucking.
Which he had hidden in his box, and then when he heard somebody expose the fact that the guy called in, he immediately came, oh, yeah, George, go out and get it. It's in my box. He had it in his box because he didn't want me to have it.
Enough for the sucking.
See, he's trying to steal that from me. That's like my whole show, and he's trying to steal. That's all I got left.
That's true.
And he's trying to... I beg your pardon?
But
Have a great day.
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
That girl, Audrey, that wrote you that letter,
Yeah.
tell her to get
Well,
the
you
letter.
tell her, okay? Tell her right now. She's listening.
All right. Well,
She's
you know,
taking her,
tell her not to write letters every 28th day.
Pectate. What is it?
Tell her not to write a letter every 28th day.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Put a period on the end of the sentence.
Exactly.
Have a great life, sir.
Thanks, Neil.
See you. Allendale,
The Magic Kingdom. Hey, Neil, how you doing?
the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. They just built a new Farmore over here in Hallandale, so they're having a grand opening sale. Hey,
All right, we love Farmore.
Yeah, listen, I was
We
going to
do.
ask
It's
you,
in our next spot break.
I took your advice. I did not go see Naked Gun 2.5.
Good for you.
But I was wondering
Who's
if
that?
if you heard about
No,
that
you
movie.
missed him.
That movie coming out, I guess it starts this Friday, called Mobsters.
Yeah, that's supposed to be great. And George refuses to go see it because Christian Slater's in there, and he's got a thing against Christians.
Yeah. Well, listen, my wife and I are definitely coming up to Pizza Loft tonight. You'll recognize my wife. She's 8
Wow.
months pregnant. And I'd like
No,
to know...
why you always look back and there's some ugly guy on there. They're not slant. Would you just keep your eyes fixed on it? Man, are you driving me nuts? What is it?
And I was wanting to know if you could...
Oh, it's Tuesday, all right. Suds is in here real early. They're holding their big meet today on Tuesday. And I hear he's in a real grumpy mood, too, so you better watch it. They have ding-dong school today with Boy Gary. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you, and you were about to say Pizza Loft?
Yeah, I'm bringing my wife. She's 8 months pregnant, so you'll recognize her. Her name's Veronica.
Well, maybe we can have like a blessed event right there in the place.
Yeah. I would like you to autograph a picture for her.
Sure.
Okay, and one more thing before I hang up.
Yes.
I want to call all the public truck drivers douchebags. That's the A team, B team, and C team. They're all a bunch of douchebags.
Shut up.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay, Neil.
Alligator. 1219 at WIOD. How do you like the shirt, Suds? Huh? He likes it. Miami.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
You know, you should be congratulated by the news department. You make them all stars. Remember Gail Bright used to work with you?
She's on Channel 4 now, looking very pasty and, yeah.
I mean, you made them all stars.
That's
you made
right.
Elaine a superstar.
Elaine Etor's nose all by itself has got a 6 share.
I don't know if they thank you or not, but you
No.
should.
No, they forget about me.
Oh, that's terrible. What do you recall?
Trying to forget about them, too.
Well, they're forgettable. What do you remember about your WKAT days? Anything fondly?
Oh, yeah, we had some good times there. Craig Worthing, Lynn Russell, Jim Alton, who had a street named after him.
Was Steve the UG Kane there with you?
Oh, no, he was getting fired in Orlando in those days.
Oh.
Now, he didn't come along till W. Snooze when Alice hired him and put him on the air with his boring, premeditated, orchestrated crap.
Oh, Cat with a K.
The .9 man.
Who was the...
You know, I talked to Norm Kent yesterday, who spends all 3 hours every morning plugging his baseball card store and boring the audience and screaming during those spots. But anyway, and he was telling me that the other day when the book came out, they were all ranting and raving on the air over there about how low IOD's numbers were. These are the same people who got like fractions that would barely make a blip on the Richter scale, and they're talking about us? I mean, if I was a big hotshot with a big ego and I had a .9, I would just go off to Immokalee and retire and never be seen again. Right, Steve?
Did Sonny Hirsch work with you on WKAT?
Yes, sir. And Chris Myers, who's now on ESPN. Chris Myers with that phony voice. He was over there, yeah.
Wow, you guys had some superstars.
We had, and Lynn Russell, who's on CNN Headline News, very plastic and does a nice job. She was there. She was the program director.
My God.
She and Sid Levin used to have some long lunches together, yeah.
Who was the owner of that station?
The owner was Mrs. Katzenstein.
Oh.
May she rest in pieces after what she paid us.
You didn't make the big bucks back
And there was a picture on the wall of Frank Katzenstein, who was long since dead when we were there, but he was on the wall, and his eyes used to move around.
So
if we'd say something he didn't like, his eyes on the... I swear to you, we all used to insist those eyes... And Dave Graveline was there, too.
No.
Screwing up our calls. He was a board op. And also had a terminal show when I first went there called At Your Service from 9 to 10 a.m., where they used to talk about getting rid of cockroaches and stuff like that and how to kill your bufo-toed frogs.
So how much
and then after they took his boring show off, Craig did 10 to 2 and I did 2 to 6. I started, I made $225 a week. When I left, I was up at the end of 2 years to 275 big ones a week.
Wow.
How do you like that? $275 a week and all the crap I could take.
Oh! And the sisters pay just a little bit more than that now.
Yeah, just a bit.
All right, Neil, take care.
300. See you later. 1229 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade County, 751. There's a radio historian we just had on the phone. I kind of enjoyed that. Not. Let's go to Sunrise. Hello.
Hey, since we hear George a lot more nowadays, is he likely to be your sidekick?
No.
No.
No, he wants to stay employed.
Hey, is the Knott's Landing lady married?
Yes. Very happily married to a very old guy, by the way. He's got gray hair and a beard. Looks like Gabby Hayes, kind of. Very old. She's anxious to dump him.
Oh, well.
When she comes to these remotes, every remote we go to, like at the Miracle game one time, there was a guy from Chicago. His name was Frank, I think. Man, she had the hots for this guy. She was just drooling all over the table, begging me for his phone number. I don't share, though. I don't share numbers.
You gotta watch it around Manny
And
now.
she's wild for Adam now, man. She was in the hallway just sliding. She looked like one of those tree frogs, you know, that they have those suction cups and they stick to the glass. She was sliding down the wall in the hall. I couldn't believe it.
Well, maybe she'll...
Begging for something. She loves Adam.
Maybe she'll pick something up tonight.
Could be. And maybe there's a cure for it. See you later.
No.
12:30 at WIOD, and we have an open line in Dade, 751-9463, and one in Broward, 524-WID. Now, what do you got, boy? You're just full of it. He keeps running in here, running in here, running in here, and he's not even supposed to be. It's from the Urodynamic Center about penile lengthening.
Misa horny?
Look at that. Penile augmentation or lengthening is perhaps one of the best-kept secrets of the urological profession. Yet numerous articles attesting to its success and application adorn the urological literature. I do this procedure frequently, and in 1989, my video entitled Augmentation Phalloplasty was accepted and shown at the annual American Urological Association meeting in Boston, says whoever wrote this crap. Oh, this is over on Bay Harbor Island. From Harold Reed, diplomat of the American Board of Urology, active member of the American Urological Association, etc. He says the average American adult male has a 5 3/8 inch erection. However, I would affirm that having served in the U.S. Army Medical Corps in Korea, that black men do tend to have longer penises and Chinese men have somewhat smaller ones than Anglos. But all of this is a medical thing, okay? Oh, okay. But all that considered, there are some men with a penis clearly too short to provide decent conformation to the rest of their body or be reasonably suited for intercourse.
Oh!
Misa horny?
These concerns are the two most vocalized complaints among my patients, he says.
It's a 1 to 2 hour.
Cross-dressing with Bo Jackson.
Bo knows lingerie.
Bo knows garter bells.
Bo knows false eyelashes. And he's so good with eyeliner, doesn't
Yes,
he?
absolutely.
You know that's true, but Bo, sweetheart,
What?
you don't know Diddley.
Well, don't just sit there. Introduce me.
Okay, Mr. Diddley, this is Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson.
If you want to dress like a woman,
Just do it!
107, thanks to Miriam over from Hair Boutique across the street. Their number, by the way, if you want to get your hairs cut, they do a great job. They're lovely. They're attractive. Some of them are unattached, like Miriam. 861-0395. They're right on 79th Street here in prestigious North Bay Village, right across from our station. 861-0395. She gives the best haircut. And even if it's not that long, if you just want a little trim. 861-0395. Anyway, it's 107 at WIOD, and we got another punk in Miami. Hello.
Hello,
Who's this?
this is Tracy.
How you doing, Tracy?
Fine, how are you doing?
Great. George said it was like another little punk kid. You're not a punk
I'm
kid. This is
22.
Tracy, who's 22.
Yes, and I have a bone to pick with you.
Well, pick away, Tracy.
Why are you ragging on Gloria Stefan?
Oh, man.
I would like to know.
I just don't like her music because it's been played like wall to wall. You know, you get tired of it after a while. Give her a rest.
Compassion for her?
Don't I have what?
Any compassion for her?
What is whether I like her music have to do with whether I have compassion? She was in a bad accident. I wish her all the good health in the world. I still don't like her music.
You don't like her Bamba beat music?
I don't like Bamba anything, okay? I don't even like La Bamba. How do you like that?
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, listen, why do you think they make 87,000 flavors of ice cream? Not everybody's into cherry vanilla, you know.
Exactly, but I just got a little bit perturbed when I heard you ragging
You got a
on
little
her.
bit PO'd?
Yes, a little bit.
Well, that's okay. You're entitled. You're entitled to your taste, even if it's bad.
Oh,
Well, what else do you like? What do you listen to? Power 96?
No.
Well, thank God. I knew you had good taste.
No. That's childish music.
Exactly. See, this is no little kid, George. This is an adult with good taste.
Thank you very much.
Mostly. Now, what other station? You would listen to music? On what station?
97.3.
97.3?
That's like the, what is it?
That's the coast.
The 70s, 80s, and 90s.
We love you. What was your name?
Tracy.
Tracy, you're the best. I love Gloria Estefan, man, I tell you.
Oh, listen to him.
She is my
Are you
favorite.
at that tailgate party? At
She
the
is the
Dolphin
best.
No more sucking, please.
Well, I'm doing my best.
Oh, my gosh.
You like to say that, don't you?
Yes.
How, like, do you have certain moments when you like to say that?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll bet you do.
So are you going to be there?
Where?
At Joe Abbey Stadium on Friday.
With bells on, of course.
Well, I'm going to come up to you and tell you that I'm the Gloria Stefan fan.
Okay, I'll be looking for you, Tracy.
You know it.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. What happened to enough of the sucking? I just lost it again? How could we lose it again? The new one? The old one? The new one that sounds like the old? Oh, there it is. Oh, man, Panic City. I'm telling you, there are just certain things in this building it's tough to keep your hands on. Grand Rapids.
What do you say there, Uncle Neil?
How you doing? You're in Grand Rapids?
Yep.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice up here.
No, it's
although it's scorching and not many of the places have air. But that last girl that was calling about
Gloria Estefan.
Estefan?
Yeah, I hope
I
you're
bet she likes
listening,
Isabel de
young lady.
Quesada, too.
Yeah, her name for all before she became famous is Gloria Estefan, like Michelle Gillen. But after a little exposure,
Michelle.
so to speak,
Michelle, yeah.
Michelle Gillen.
All these people get a big snotty attitude and become real uppity and start changing the way they pronounce their name. Like Tony Dorsett, all of a sudden was Tony Dorsett.
Well, don't forget,
Mr. Hotshot.
And don't forget Tippett and Lippett.
Yeah, Ronnie Lippett.
Yeah.
Pet this, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Is this any good, by the way, George? We don't know? Oh, we got a new card here. We got a Marlins parody song. How do you like that?
Yeah, and Neil, by the way, the lady that's cutting your hair, when you were asking a little while ago, when you mentioned, you said even if you want a little trim.
Yes, sir. Moving right along. I don't watch those Eddie Murphy movies, sir.
So, Neil, tell me, what are the odds of getting
Slim
Ernie Harwell down to do the...
I think that would be an excellent choice, boy. He's a great guy, and I'd love working with him. I mean, it would be great having him here.
Do you think that, or have they considered that, or...
Well, what do you mean? I mean, they haven't even started bidding for the rights yet, so how are they going to worry about announcers yet? I'll guarantee you that Wayne Huizenga is going to get like 6,000 tapes from everybody who's ever even seen a ball game wanting to announce the games.
Yeah,
believe me.
Well, have you ever heard his sidekick also that works with Ernie Harwell, Paul Carey?
I don't like Paul Carey. The
Really?
guy with the guy from WJR with the deep voice. I don't like him. I don't like that phony deep voice.
Yeah,
I like Ernie Harwell. Ernie's great.
Yeah, he is. I mean, to really take that away, and next thing you know, they finally said they found an area and they're going to knock down Tiger Stadium eventually.
I think that's a bad idea, sir. I love Tiger Stadium. It's one of the last bastions of fun old ballparks like Fenway and Wrigley Field, and just aren't too many left, sir. We don't like these plastic ball. Thank God Joe Robbie Stadium isn't going to be one of these plastic prefab ballparks that looks just like Atlanta and Pittsburgh and Riverfront, St. Louis. They all look the same. They all look the same.
If they knock that down, really, that does take away from that. And I'm not even a big baseball fan, but
well, thank God for that.
That is a great stadium.
Yeah.
By the way, is it true that Glenn and Gilbert were going to have a show called the Glenn Bird Show?
Yeah, that's coming up on the WOCN, as a matter of fact.
Gilbert
in the ocean.
Gilbert Show.
Mm-hmm.
And what's with Cain and Abel?
Cain's not able. He's got a .9.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Do you really have to be under an overpass up in Lauderdale to catch that?
Oh, you have to be over an underpass. Have a great day, pal.
Hey, you too, and...
say hi to Ernie Harwell for me.
Yeah, don't forget Tracy, Gloria Estefan, you Latin butt kisser.
Okay.
Thank you.
See ya. That was like an ethnic slur there, Tracy. We apologize profusely, but he's in Grand Rapids, okay? So you'll have to forgive him for his crap. We have an open line on our Florida World line, 1-800-944-WIOD. At least we cured Steve Abrams from saying, Teresa, Teresa. If I never accomplish anything else in my life, I got him off of that crap. Now it's Terry. First it was Teresa. Now it's Terry. Back to you, Tess. Here's a lady in Pompano.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Neil.
How you be?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Jesus, I'm waiting so long for you. I almost fell asleep over
Well, we're
here.
busy scooting over here.
Huh?
I say we're having a great show.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, I listen to you all the time. I think you're great. You're as sick as I am.
That's right.
First of all, I want to wish my boss and his wife, Cynthia, my boss, major, big-time douchey bags.
Uh-huh.
Are you there?
I'm here. I'm listening.
You're listening.
Well, how can I add to that?
No, nothing really.
Yeah.
First of all, they're responsible for me listening to you. First, I thought you were a little sick puppy.
Uh-huh. No, that's Tiny at home. He's scooting right now.
Who is?
Tiny.
Who's Tiny?
My dog.
Oh, your dog.
He's scooting under his subcutaneous sack.
Why?
I don't know. You'll have to
Better
ask
go
him.
get it cleaned up.
Right. I'm going to do that this afternoon.
Right.
Right.
What's wrong? Is he ill?
I don't know. I'll ask him.
Something wrong with him?
Moving along.
Moving along. So anyway, now I start watching you. I listen to you all the time.
Yeah, well, you keep watching.
I watch and I listen at the same time. That's how good I am.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw your picture.
Yeah, and that was enough to make you breath.
No way. I like men to have a receding hairline.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband
like
has
starting on the back of their neck and working down.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
It's nice and smooth and soft.
And my head, too.
Your head, too.
Uh-huh. You're catching on.
I'm catching on.
You're getting
quick.
the drift.
I get the drift very quick.
Look at that ball fly. Yeah.
Are you there?
I'm here.
So what's going on?
That was Corey
Like
trying to muscle in on our show again.
Huh?
I said, if Corey shows up again today, I'm going to come back here and burn the building down.
Oh, don't burn the building down.
I'm sick of him. He makes me puke.
Who?
Corey.
Why? Look the other way.
Just to worry about his subcutaneous sac. Maybe if we cleaned that out, he might be okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You got more things to worry about than his subterranean, whatever the hell it is, sack.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
What's the matter? You seem like you're in a bad mood.
I'm in a great mood. I was up till about a minute and a half ago, and now you're like giving me the third degree here. We're having a good time today so far.
I'm giving you the third degree.
Yeah.
No,
like
I just
8 million
called to say
questions.
hi.
Well, hi. Have a great day.
You gotta loosen up a little today,
Yeah,
Neil.
that's right. We've been a little too uptight.
You seem a little too uptight. You know what I mean?
Have a nice day, bitch. 20 after 1 at WIOD. We have 2 open lines. Go back to New York, okay? You give me a pain where I sit, honey, okay? God. Go away. 524 WIOD, an open line in Broward. Let's do a little business here. Maybe when we come back, we can recover from that piece of crap.
Here's my story, it's sad but true, about a girl called Syphilis Sue. Had a bug and ran it around, gave it to every guy in town. Syphilis Sue. It took her close, I should have seen the signs. Smelled the scent of a friend of mine. He got infected, now I've got it too. So keep away from a Syphilis Sue, yeah. Keep away from that girl. Hope penicillin will do now. Keep away from Sue. She likes to sleep around. Yeah, even did it with my basset hound. We did it, then I started to cough. Now I'm afraid of falling off. Here's the moral of the story from a guy who knows. Used to have a hose where this fungus grows. Ask any fool that she ever knew. Keep away from a Syphilis Sue, yeah. Keep away from
125 at WID. Rick and Suds with the payphone challenge today. Don't forget, they're going to be up with us at Pizza Loft tonight. And you can all give them a little friendly advice. Keep Corey off the show. Never again. Just whisper in their ear, okay? Or hit him over the head. Kendall.
Yeah, Neil.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Wayne Heisinger.
Yeah, Wayne.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that...
How you be, Wayne?
I appreciate all your promotion for my ball club.
Yeah.
Yeah, and...
It's amazing how every second your voice keeps getting a little higher, Wayne.
Yeah.
Watch
I'm
what
going
you're
through that
sitting there.
pubescent stage.
What is it?
Pubescent stage.
Prepubescent.
Yeah. Another thing, you said you wanted to create racial controversy? Well, here it goes.
Okay. 126 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade, 751-9463. Let's go to the Star Line in Miami. Hello. Turn that radio down. Let's get on the stick here.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Don't ever do it again.
It won't happen ever again.
Okay.
Real quick, something in Tampa happened this week, and I wanted to, something about video. I missed that.
The voyeur at the bottom of the steps?
Well, I don't know what happened because I was out of town.
Well, it seems that... What do you mean you were out of town? Well, you must have heard the news story. You wouldn't know something happened. Some pervert with a video cam was sticking his nose in other people's business, and they were doing it in the bathroom with the blinds, open, and he taped it, okay? With one of those one-armed video cams. He had to keep the other arm free for obvious reasons.
I understand.
And now he called the cops, and they got busted. They ought to bust him, first in the mouth, and secondly for invading their privacy, and thirdly for being a peeping idiot and a pervert.
I'd take him out in the back alley and smack him
Exactly,
around
and videotape that, too. That's the whole problem now. Everybody's videotaping everybody else so they can get everybody busted.
Well, because now they're going to have you ever seen 911 to rescue?
Oh, yeah.
They exploit the people who are actually hurt at that second. And they got cameras up in their eye.
And this guy, he's just getting ready to start a new show on Fox called America's Most Pornographic Home Videos. I'm telling you, the world's gone nuts.
I know. I've got almost 3 videos to send in to them.
I'll
ready
bet
for
you
the
do.
show to start.
Okay, well, let us see him first.
Okay.
Okay. 128 at WIOD. We have an open line in Broward, 524, and our star line just opened up like the Red Sea at Star IOD. A mobile in Turnberry Isle.
Yeah, I just want to say, the more I hear Corey's little tune, the more I'm glad I'm a Jet fan. Oh! Yeah.
I kind of like Corey. Jet fan. Man, that's like saying I'm the scum of the earth. It's like saying when your dog scoots on the living room floor, that guy's what it leaves behind on the carpet, okay? Man, I'd be embarrassed to admit it, sir. Let's take a call from Hollywood and see if we can upgrade the level of these calls. Hello.
How you doing, Neil?
Great.
Oh, I wanted to call you and see what you thought about that Jose Canseco and Madonna.
I saw that segment on Current, Who's Having an Affair last night.
Yeah, did you see that?
And it just doesn't seem to ever end. And who was that Bimbette that he had there that he met at Facade and he took home and they were like in the sack and the phone kept ringing and he kept running out to answer and it was Madonna and she was whispering in his rear or something and who cares, you know? I'm getting sick of all those overpaid flunkies, man, trying to...
She's such a slut.
Huh?
She's such a slut.
Exactly. I think it's a match made in heaven. I think they're a perfect match.
Yeah. Hey,
With his personality and her hygiene, man, they ought to be great together.
Yeah. The real reason I called it, hey, I heard there's a rumor that you need some parts for your vet.
Really?
Yeah.
Unlikely.
No?
No.
Oh.
Like which part did you have in mind, sir?
Huh?
Which
a
part?
motor.
A motor, huh?
That's what Rick was telling me.
Rick Sanchez?
No, Rick Riley.
Oh, he lies a lot.
Does he?
He's jealous. He wants to get one the same color. Now, he's being like a little child now, you know. He can't make up his mind. He's going through that second stage, you know, second childhood.
Yeah.
One day he wants a Porsche. Next day he wants a vet just like Neil's. Then he wants his Cobra back.
He used to have a Cobra?
Yeah.
Was it?
Was it what?
Was it nice?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him. When I have a car, I like to have a roof on it, you know, just in case. Have a great day, sir. It's like that Dodge Viper, okay? You'd think at least it would have some windshield wipers, wouldn't you? It's got nothing. Don't even have a roof on it. I don't go for that crap. If you're going to spend $80 billion for a car, it'd be nice to have like a radio and a roof and windows, just some of those little extras. We have an open line in Broward, 524 WIOD. Boca.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hi, first-time caller, long-time listener. You have a great show.
I sure do.
I'm going to Chicago at the end of August to fulfill one of my dreams, and that's go to Wrigley Field.
Great.
And I wanted to ask you some questions about Chicago.